All right, man. It is Friday night. It's time for another Skull Bro show. How you doing, my friend?
Join or Die, 1776. No, I'm LARPing as a Revolutionary War soldier tonight. Name is Andrew Jackson. Wasn't a Revolutionary War, though.
Cool. I'll be a 6'4" retard with red hair named George Washington.
Yeah. George Washington. Imagine, I went to school with a kid who only was in our school for like a week, and he had the name George Washington. It was the weirdest thing. Everybody would go to, everybody would say, "Hi, first president," and he would hate it, right? But his name was really George Washington. He was in like our seventh grade for like a week or two. I don't know what made me remember that, but he was a real odd-looking character too. Real odd-looking character.
So it was the real George Washington. That's why I always joke about that. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'll be that super tall, redheaded retard motherfucker with the wooden teethus.
Well, his teeth weren't all wooden. Some were made of ivory. Some were made of human teeth.
I'm going without a tooth, bro. You're not putting another human's tooth.
All kinds of things. What's up, Down Neck, Twin Mama, Griggs, Craig? What's up, Sharon? Aegon, what's up?
How's everybody doing? Good to see you. We're going to be doing a little bit different tonight. We're going to do our news and our trash on blast, and we're going to dip over to Rumble for a movie night. We're going to do a little My Blue Heaven.
Nice. That movie was classic.
Yeah, I've got the link. I'll put it in the chat before we dip out of here or whatever. But it's in the description of this show. So everybody that wants to head over and watch My Blue Heaven with MRE and I after this, you just click the fucking link and it'll take you right to our Rumble page.
Come join us for a movie, mother effers. Bring some popcorn.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time, man. We'll fucking smoke a little herb and we'll watch a great comedy, bro. It's good stuff, A lot of people. It was funny when I was looking up the trailer and for it. A lot of people were calling it the sequel to Goodfellas because it was written by Pledgy's wife. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't know that. What's up, DJ? What's up, Mandy? I didn't know that background that you told me. David, what's up, man? Remember that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense when you learn it, though, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, it's cool, man. And for anybody that doesn't know that or didn't hear us talk about it before, just a quick fun trivia fact is that Nicholas Pileggi that wrote Goodfellas, his wife is the one that wrote My Blue Heaven. She was around all those disgusting fucking rats and snitches and Henry Hill. And when he was interviewing, her husband was interviewing all these people, she was around them and heard all these stories and got a feel for them and wrote this comedy about these mooks going into the system and fucking hanging out together and fucking up again.
Yeah, that blew my mind, man. I didn't know that. And that makes a lot of sense. Like, she's seen all their shenanigans. I probably heard her husband complaining about all the little crimes they're doing and shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. So, we'll be doing that. So tonight's show will be, we'll still do our news and trash on blast, talk a little shit about the people we don't like. But when we're done with all that, we're going to dip over to Rumble. So it won't be a fucking 6 or 7 or 8 hour affair here tonight. Everyone that like usually is hanging out on that insomnia tip with your Skull Bros, right? But if you are on the insomnia tip with your Skull Bros, then come and join us for the movie after, and you'll have some.
Watch the My Blue Heaven. See more Skignetti.
Yeah,
it was a great one though.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I do have something that I wanted to show you real quick. Hang on, I gotta pull this tab up. Hold on, I gotta Okay, there we go. This stuff's opening up. Remember we were talking last week about what it would look like for 12 sticks of dynamite to go off, like how much damage that would do. You remember we were talking about that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I couldn't find a dozen sticks of dynamite. I couldn't even really find anything comparable to that, but I did find a lot of videos of one full stick of dynamite, right? It's crazy, bro. So the best video I was able to find is somebody doing a tree stump removal with one solid whole stick of dynamite. And so when you see this, you have to just imagine this times 12. It's literally fucking ridiculous, man. let me get this tab
somebody
open real
posted
quick.
a thing where they found M90s. They were like in the UK or something or somewhere, and they were like little firecrackers and tiny. It was weird. M90s. I still don't know what the. Someone posted packages of them. They looked pretty small.
I got you. Yeah, I mean that's because an M80 is 1/8 of a stick of dynamite. I looked it up to make sure I was correct, and I was correct.
They'll blow your
in
hand
that.
off.
So
Man.
you would.
You got to be careful with them. You'll blow your hand off. Like a 4th of July and shit. When I used to get them, I used to be very careful with them because I was always nervous about blowing my fucking hand or fingers off.
No doubt, bro. So I mean, I was just gonna say, I mean, you'd assume that an M90 would be slightly larger than an M80, right? So that's all I was thinking. And when we did the math on how many they said they had, we were even generous. We just kept it at the M80 size, right? We didn't even try to bump it up. So when we did the math, it came out to 12 full sticks of dynamite. Now, let me get this pulled up. I want to show everybody. I want to show you exactly what a fucking stick of dynamite looks like when it goes off, and they're using it to remove a tree stump. Let me go ahead and get this thing full screen.
A lot of people use that to get rid of tree stumps and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people down south and stuff.
All right, here we go. So it's only 14 seconds long. What we're looking for, you see there's 2 trees, one on the left, one on the right. In between those is a tree stump.
Well, before you say, let's give them the reason why we're doing this is because Phoebe said his father, a Navy veteran, took 90 M80s tied together with one wick and threw them out of his door onto his porch and blew the windows out. Let's see.
Right. And we were saying that, like, no, dude, we had a whole conversation about it. Right. It was just like a dozen sticks of dynamite would blow your fucking house. You'd be like talking to Jesus, bro. That would blow your house the fuck up. Yeah. So check that. This is one. This is one, right? We did the math before on how many he said he blew up on his porch, and it was 12. Literally an Acme fucking Wile E. Coyote pack of dynamite, right? So this is only 14 seconds long. Like I said, there's a tree on the left, a tree on the right, dead center, leftish. I mean, almost dead center is a little tree stump. That's what they're blowing up. Here's one stick of dynamite.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, if that ever went off on someone's porch, dude, look at that.
Multiply that times 12.
Multiply that times 12. The whole house would have been gone. The ATF would have been there. State troopers. Look at that. That's only one. Wow.
That's a fucking explosion, bro.
I mean, yeah, it could be a little bit.
One single stick.
Through a pack of salutes, dude. You know, probably a pack of salutes, and he just has to like lie and embellish. But look at that. If that was 12 sticks, all them trees.
Bro, if that was 12 sticks, there'd be a huge pit right there. Those 2 big trees would be fucking gone. The camera that we're looking through would have been blown back like 30 or 40 feet. Forget about it, bro. That's one.
Amazing. That's crazy. Imagine saying like, yeah, I threw one of them on my porch.
Yeah, right. Even I would still call bullshit. You threw one. Even that on your porch would blow the front of your house
and hurt
the fuck up.
And hurt a lot of people too. The people inside. He said all the windows broke. No, dude, it would have been more than that. You would have had glass in your face, your head.
Oh, forget about it. Right. Just this one, you can see the camera shake. Right. I mean, what the fuck, man?
It would kill them. It would have killed somebody.
Absolutely.
Never mind 12 of them, the whole house would have been gone. Once again, it's a distance from reality, no self of reality, making up these crazy lies, right? It makes sense.
Yeah, there's the word. Okay, Aegon. See, Aegon's he knows how these terms. He says that's a decent blast radius. That's what I was trying to say with a dozen of them, right? So the way this exploded and like what you're saying, the pressure and the windows, that's one stick of dynamite. The blast radius on one. Imagine
so Aegon's
12.
a veteran. He was in the war and stuff. If 12 of them, Aegon, in your opinion, went off, or just one, let's just say this one went off on somebody's porch and they just threw it out their door, their house would be obliterated. Never mind 12 of them. Forget about it. It'd be dead. And I don't think no Navy veteran would do that. I don't think his dad, who was a veteran in the Navy, right, would even be that dumb. Who would do that?
And I'm gonna throw one on top for you, bro. Not just the Navy veteran in the context that he's a super fucking spy with like clearance level 10 over the president. This is a super. He would know what a stick of dynamite.
And there's a new thing. I seen a new Fibby's files where he said, and this is where I don't believe also. He said his father would always go around and threaten people, saying, "I was in Vietnam and I killed people. I'll kill you." Vietnam vets don't talk like that. I never ever came across a veteran who would talk like that. Never. Maybe ones, but look at that. Look at that.
Look at the ground shape, dude. I mean, that's what I wanted to look at again, like the way the camera and the ground literally just shake.
Yeah, I would have blew a whole friggin' porch up and the whole front house. I would have took the front walls down. Anybody in that house would have been hurt by shrapnel. And I don't believe the father would be that stupid. A Navy veteran who knows how this stuff works would ever throw 90 M80s tied together on his front porch. Never gonna happen. Right? Like, never. In case the poor guy had PTSD.
It's crazy. Yeah. So I just wanted. I actually took time out of my day one day this week and looked at this.
Well, that's funny. In case the guy had PTSD and he was out of his mind or something to that extent. No.
Oh yeah, his wife fucking made his eggs too runny, and he was about to send everybody to hell together.
Yeah, right? PTSD, kind of like paranoid schizophrenia. No one's gonna do that. Who's gonna risk their own lives, destroy their own home, risk their children to blow up 12? That's crazy. Crazy. You would have had the ATF there.
You'd had every motherfucking alphabet agency at your house if you set off. I mean, even just that one, but I mean, setting off 12 of them and blowing your house the fuck up, man, forget about it. They'd all been there.
Stuff, man.
They would have all been there.
Yeah. It would have been Cop City there. Big time. Big time. Yeah, I did see a new one. I believe he was threatening. He was saying his dad would always threaten people, saying, "I was in Vietnam, I'll kill you," and stuff. Something to that. What do you call that? The fuck the word is it? But I can't even think of the fucking word. It was something like that, right? It was something to that extent where the dad used to threaten people that he was in Vietnam and threatened to kill people. It's like, what? I don't even.
Yeah, the only one that I watched this week was the one where he was talking about going and sitting down in the federal courthouse and looking over and seeing the guy that he had talked a bunch of shit about and called fat and this, that, and the other thing. And the guy was just staring at him. And I'm like, so you're in the fucking courtroom? And you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking of he's like, well, I'm in the federal courtroom and I'm sitting there and, like the pews. And he's like, this guy just staring at me. Finally, he gets up and he goes, I'm sitting on the same side. I'm surrounded by cops. And he was this big, scary mafia guy came over and sat down right next to me and was like, hey, fuck you, talk shit, you'll see, and made a gun. And this is where I was just like, dude, come on. In front of cops, in front of FBI agents, in a federal courthouse, this guy looks at him and gives the signal of the gun and says out loud, verbally, I've done this 9 times, one more won't matter. But then, not to be outdone, he says this guy's still staring at him after he gets up and walks away. And then he comes back and talks to him, and then they became the best of friends.
Yeah, this is the same guy who said hung him over a balcony, dude. This is the same exact guy that he said, I forget the guy's name, Steve something, right? I don't know the guy's name. He drops it all the time. He said he hung him over.
I remember the name, but out of respect, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. Even if I did remember it, I wouldn't just say it. But he said the guy hung him over the balcony and then went to him and told him, I've killed 9 people before. Like, who the fuck? And says, you should be sitting over here. You don't sit with the rats. It's just bizarre. He came best.
Yeah, that was after. Right, that was after they became the best of friends. That's right. Yeah, the very next day, he's like, "Hey, you come sit with us. That's where the rats and the cops sit."
How delusional
like, fuck
is that?
Fuck you. You just said you talked all kind of shit about the guy who was staring at you. He hated you so much he risked his life and freedom to come sit next to the cops and you and threaten your life in front of them and admit to 9 murders in front of them. And then within a half an hour, whatever, this guy has a change of heart. Hallelujah, right? This is an R. Kelly type situation. I wonder what made him. This is giving me fucking R. Kelly vibes.
I wonder what made him make fun of that guy in the first place in this story, right? Remember, he's like, I call him fat, isn't it?
Oh,
so why would you be bringing this guy making up stuff anyways? I don't believe none of it. That kid's insane.
I actually feel bad for them guys who live in Philadelphia, who he's obsessed with, dropping their names all the time.
I agree with you.
Wild stories.
I agree with that sentiment 100%.
Not cool, man.
Yep. No, we've talked about that with all kinds of other cities too. And these people put like fucking they do, and all these people put jackets on people that they don't know. Yeah, it's bullshit, bro. These people don't know who the fuck you are. They're just living their life, and all of a sudden, some fat retard hillbilly redneck fucking dumbass gets a weird, twitch in their ass, and they're just like, "Oh, I read this article, and I'm going to tell you a lie about this person and swear it's true because it makes me feel cool."
Yeah,
fucking weird, dude. Yeah. Fucking weird.
That guy was the most bizarrest thing. Why would this guy come up to you, say that to you, and want to be you? Why would he say that to you in a courtroom, anyways? No way in hell. He's a sick puppy.
All right, so I've got to talk to you about this too, bro. When I saw Emmy in that fisherman's hat, okay. So first of all, that shit was giving me like taking the retards to the zoo vibes, right? It's all I could hear in my head is the Dead Milkmen singing, "We're taking the retards to the zoo." This motherfucker had that fishing hat on. I was dying, but man, when he pulled out that popsicle, dude, it was really like for real quirky special needs type shit. This motherfucker looked like a grown-up 12-year-old.
Well, mentally he is.
You know what I mean? Like a full-grown 12. Like he had looked like he had the mental capacity of a 12-year. And then it just disappeared. Can we talk about the fact that this guy put a Smurf penis into his mouth and just throated the motherfucker's stick and everything? It was gone.
That must have been cold too. He devoured the whole thing.
What I would not give for, like, when he turned that video off, I would love to see the security footage from when he turned that video off, because you know that they found him naked wandering around the parking lot because it was hot outside. Emmy's hot, and he just took his fucking clothes off and walked around in his socks and a fisherman's hat in that parking lot, and that's where they found him.
He's been losing it. What's up, mailman Nick? He's been losing his mind. If you've seen that one video where he had the Rain Man guy sleeping in the car, it was just, he's been doing very bizarre stuff.
Yeah, I just cannot stress to you how hard I was laughing when I saw him in the hat and he started talking. But when he pulled out that popsicle, I literally almost fucking died. I could not breathe. I was laughing so fucking hard at this dim-witted motherfucker. Oh my God,
he's out of his mind, man. Right off his rocker. I believe he's crashing out.
He needs to be kept on a leash by some giant fat juggalo bitch, like as part of like the carnival show when they travel with those people.
I believe he's crashing out. Like he's gonna do something really stupid or get himself in trouble. Probably gonna go try to become a plushophile or try to hump someone Saint Bernard or something.
He's a total This motherfucker's been like, what was it? Established 1984. This dude's been humping on teddy bears and stuffed animals. The guy rubs his crotch on anything that's standing still.
If you remember the stories he told about those girls from his neighborhood, that was terrible. He put their real names in it, and
he called them whores.
Oral sex, all this degenerate shit. It's like, and he put their names in. It's like, why couldn't you make up a fake name? You have to go trash these. Well, hope one of their nephews see you and like give you a punch in the nose, man. You total weirdo, socially awkward with women, big time.
This motherfucker's straight up retarded. Man, he wore. I cannot get that image out of my head of him in that fucking fisherman's hat. And then again, the popsicle killed me, but then he made it disappear. That was weird, bro. I almost wanted to run back a frame by frame to make sure that Emmy didn't swallow the stick, and I'm pretty sure
I remember
did.
seeing it and seeing like, where's the stick? I thought he ate it.
He took the whole motherfucker out. Yeah, bro. We need a frame by frame to make sure that Emmy like pulled the stick back. You know what? When you give him a popsicle, really his caretakers, his social workers and stuff like that, they should put like a rubber band or a string on the end of the stick and tie it to his finger. You know what I mean? So when he goes to eat it, he can't swallow the stick.
Yeah. How about when he wanted to do a podcast and he was asking people who wanted to be his podcast pumps? I wish he would do a podcast with people popping on and shit. That would be gold. Content gold. Literally. Golden content right there. That dude's out of his mind.
I mean, we can get in a little bit because it was almost equally as funny, the subject of what he was talking about, which is that he got left out of the reindeer games.
Oh yeah, what was it? He was mad at who? Michael Dowd. No, Michael Days.
Yeah, the people, they had a barbecue and they didn't invite Emmy, and Emmy was very upset that he didn't get invited. He was demonstrating his value. He was a peacock. He was peacocking. And then he also threw in there 3 or 4 times how upset he was that he didn't get to take his daughter so that they could play in the pool. It was just fantastic.
Yeah, it's like, well, they don't want you around for a reason, right? Those people don't want him around because Jimmy is socially awkward. What's up, Montauk? He says dumb things, brings up dumb topics. He just make an ass out of everybody there. I don't think they like him at all. They just used him for YouTube. They know he's a moron. Yeah, I don't think
the guy's going to end up naked at your barbecue. He's going to be rubbing his front on everything that's standing still. He's going to be hitting on people's wives. He's going to be making stupid fucking jokes, talking about dumb shit. And he's also the kind of brain dead motherfucker that's just going to start beef over dumb
he'd be talking
shit.
to people, Paulie J, Paulie J. And they'd be like, just shut the fuck up. We want to eat fucking hot dogs, Jimmy. He destroyed, so he probably shit in the pool, right?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm nice. I'm smart. I'm supposed to be your friend. You tell your friend you're not inviting me to your pool party. My daughter don't get to go in the pool.
How cringy was that? You know, if someone doesn't invite you to their parties, to go on the internet and cry about it like a little chooch is really pathetic.
It's like you're 6 and you didn't get to go to the.
Why don't nobody invite me to parties? Because they think you're a wackadoo. They don't like you. You're a goof.
Yeah, and don't forget the base, which is you're a goddamn rat, Jimmy.
Yeah, and the cop stuff. Tommy Dade is a cop. He's a scumbag. They say he's a real scumbag. I don't know too much about him, but he's like a cop. He's probably not going to want Jimmy around his other cop friends and them. He's not going to want that. You know, what if he had his mom there or his kid's family? You got Jimmy Calandra probably falling in the pool, talking about crying, right? I do my wife around. Yeah.
Somebody gonna have to change his diaper.
Change his diaper. People like there's a reason why people like him have no friends and shit. You know, because people don't want to be around them. You know, bragging about being a tough guy. Nobody wants to be around people like that. Are so annoying, man. All the one-uppers. Those people and people like him was just straight fucking Gulliver's Travels, Tard Boy. Like, come on. You have no friends.
Yeah, that whole thing was fantastic. It really, truly was. That whole video was absolutely fantastic. It was good for a fantastic laugh.
Yeah, there are some Jimmy Gems out there that are unfounded. You're just going to find them and look on his channel because he will pop out with some cringy stuff.
Yeah.
He can't help it.
Too funny. I loved it. That's
embarrassing, though.
I loved it. popsicle the story.
They were probably laughing at him when they seen the video.
Oh, I hope they did. I hope they saw it, and I hope that they did laugh their ass. So I hope maybe they even sent him some messages and taunted him like the little freak that he is. Because he was talking about how he was blocking all of them now. It was great. The whole thing was fantastic. I'm going to start my own club. You'll see. It's going to be called the Club of Strength and Excellence.
You don't want to invite me to party. I'm not your fan. Like, oh my God, man. Get a life. Like, he must have been so hurt over that. They're not my friends. Nobody's a friend to nobody. Streets never love you back. It's like, you're just not a good person, Jimmy. That's the thing. You're just not a good person.
Yeah, and get a new fucking hat. Stop with that shit, bro. That was too much. That was like gut busting hilarious.
Oh, that hat? Oh, what's up, Jeffrey Mill. That hat was classic. It was all Gilligan's Island.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That fisherman's hat, that shit was too much, bro. And I'm sure it looks great on grandpas and stuff and people that don't have like the Down syndrome mongoloid face. But for him, it was longer.
The bills needed to be longer, I thought. It was too short. And yeah, probably looked good on other people, but that guy, he's just Fred Flintstone.
Or like, what was it? Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. It's the ugliest hat I ever saw in my life. I bet it came with a fucking cup of soup.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Looks good on you, though.
Yeah, the Rain Man thing, Montauk, is very bizarre. Like, imagine, like, who would even record their friends sleeping? That's a weird rat thing to do.
Oh, dude, yeah, we talked about that. I know yeah, man, that was weird. That's the base of the whole thing, right? Say, okay, if this is your friend, let's forget about everything else. Let's say he's totally sober. It was just a long drive. Let's say you guys didn't have any pee-pee touch, none of that stuff.
Huh.
Why on earth would you start recording your friend while he's passed out and be extra special quiet so you don't wake him up and just stare into the camera like a freaky killer with one of your hands not visible? I didn't like that either. Yeah, what did you do? Either one of us would be like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Why did you record me when I was sleeping, like bent over drooling? It's like, what's your fucking deal, right?
Yeah, I would have not been friends with him if someone did that. That's weird shit. Hey,
it's weird.
Are you trying to embarrass me? That's weird. Why are you like filming me sleeping, dude? That's just weird shit.
Yeah, it made no sense. Like, okay, if he would have stopped all of a sudden, made it a prank, ha ha ha. Okay, now we know why you did it while you sleep. No, he was extra special quiet. Let him fucking sleep and just recorded him like he was a dead body. Really fucking weird, man.
What if that guy mumbled in his sleep like, I killed the woman on 22nd Street 4 years ago, right?
Right.
Yeah, like fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Well, what is this, mac and cheese pizza?
Man, yeah, so this is one of the shorts. I've been playing like some shorts I find during the week that cringe me out or make me laugh, and I've been putting them on each week. And I came across this one. This Irish dude is just tripping on the disgusting, fucked up shit that these companies like Domino's and Pizza Hut and all these other major chains do as gimmicks to try and get more business. It's like, bro, you sell pizza. You're not supposed to sell literally garbage. If you look at this, there's a sausage in the crust, dude. And then there's mac and cheese on top of this weird, like, white sauce.
Yeah,
and it's on a pie.
That's weird. I would need to. What's up, Mob Rats? And no, Panisi wasn't a made guy, Nick. Yeah, I don't know why they would put mac and cheese on a that's just weird. Makes no sense. I don't know who would even keep that.
It's a fucking disgrace.
Yeah, I could see putting in a little dish on the side, but on a piece of pizza? Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Right. I would look at you weird if you were eating a bowl of macaroni and cheese with the fucking beets, bro.
Very
but that's
true.
Your business. But yeah, certain... But not on it, and not with like a hot dog sausage. And it says like stuffed crust. It's like stuffed crust. A lot of times they'll just put cheese, right? They put a sausage in
a sausage. These foods don't even go together, man. Right? Like,
yeah, it's weird, bro. But yeah, so let's fucking. This guy's actually pretty funny. So let's run this real quick.
Domino's this. Why is there a sausage there? That's no place for a sausage. There's a time and a fucking place for a sausage. This is only available in Singapore, and I'm still personally fucking offended by it. Mac and cheese has no place on a fucking pizza. Just sell normal fucking pizzas and stop attention seeking. They need to stop trying to come up with new ideas for food. Food is finished. We've discovered it all. We're all fucking fat. There's no need to worry. Nobody is thinking, oh, I'm not, or nothing really new is happening. No, you're stuffing your fucking fat face like me. Food is officially over. It was finished there 20 years ago when we discovered Mexican food. Well, that's when we got Mexican food in Ireland. It took us a while to catch on to what the Mexicans were doing, but we're fucking enjoying it. But basically, stop. This is hurting me fucking eyes. Follow me. I'm delicious.
No doubt about it, bro. He did a good job.
How can they come up with all right, you got pineapples even on pizza, you got Hawaiian pizza, all this different kinds. Mac and cheese is a little too out there, man. That is insane. Who would ever fucking eat that, right?
Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, and I'm glad that you brought up the pretty I don't know, it's a warfare topic. It really is. I don't know of a better way to put it. It's contestable. Some people, Italian or not, will fuck with a Hawaiian pizza. Some people like the ham and the pineapple.
I knew a few. I only knew a few, but I knew a few growing up.
I know a few too, and I tell them all they're going to hell. They don't listen. They eat it anyway. I personally think it's an abomination, and I've tried it, and I don't like it. Now, I will be honest, as I always am with my friends, and I will say that the other pizza I thought was a complete fucking abomination. Pissed me off that it existed. I was mad at people for eating it and accepting it. And then I tried a piece and I had to shut the fuck up. And that's barbecue pizza.
Really? I never had that.
It was okay, right? So it was a pizza.
Sounds better. Let me say, barbecued pizza does sound more hackable than the pineapple Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, so let me tell you what it was, right? So this, I don't know if a lot of people do it, but this was years and years ago, but Pizza Hut had this thing they called a barbecue pizza. Okay. And this was when you could actually still sit down in the restaurant and the pizza tasted like decent pizza. You remember when Pizza Hut had to sit down, right? You could go in there and all that. Right. And the pizza tasted totally different back in the day than it does now. Yeah. Well, on that, instead of red sauce, they used a little bit of this smoky barbecue sauce, right? They still used the mozzarella, but for the meat, they put a little bit of a pulled pork on it.
All right.
I got to say, it was all right.
I love pulled pork.
I liked the sauce. I liked the bread, right? The crust was good. It was just regular Pizza Hut crust. And again, back in the day, that was decent. And I like pulled pork. So it was okay. Would I order one for myself? No. If it was at a party and people had it, yeah, I'd probably have a slice, right?
Yeah, slice it too, but that's about it, right?
Yeah, totally. But this shit is off the chain, and Singapore is now lost their license to be even allowed to have pizza.
Is this real? Even why would they put macaroni and cheese?
Oh yeah, I've seen weird stuff like this before, man. In these different countries, like in Japan, they're all about mayonnaise, right? Japan makes this. I can't even say it out loud without gagging sometimes. They literally drink mayonnaise milkshakes, bro.
Really?
Yes.
What is it?
And they put it as the sauce on our beets. There's a whole section in hell just waiting for all those people. I've seen it.
Mayonnaise shakes, and they put it on the beets on the pizza?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. That the Irish in me sometimes, I'll take a potato, maybe fish and chips. I like the mayonnaise and stuff, but never on something like that. That's crazy. Yeah. This macaroni and cheese thing, I don't get it. That's not pizza. It's macaroni and cheese with some crust.
On some fuck-ass Domino's cardboard bread, no doubt, with a sausage tucked into the fucking crust, dude.
Yeah, I don't get why they even. That's a weird. They're running out of ideas, or just making.
That's what that guy said. He said, "Quit trying to discover food. We've done it. Right? He's we're fucking good now." Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, what's next, right? Put a peep on it, little peeps from fucking Easter on them or something. That's just weird.
Oh yeah, peeps should be outlawed.
Right? I hate them. They're disgusting.
they've got to destroy like literally tons of those every year, right? I mean, people get them, but they don't really eat them.
Yeah, they're like candy corns, right? But this is amazing. Pizza with fucking macaroni and cheese. I bet you no one's gonna buy that, and that will not be sold in 6 months. What's up, Yanks? Not be sold in 6 months from now. Who the hell's
We can only hope. But you know what? I mean, next week maybe we'll because like I said, I've seen a bunch of weird pizza, man, and especially in those Asian countries. Maybe next week we'll take a look at like 3 or 4 of them and really just like blow people's minds the fuck up, right?
Well, they have different cultures and stuff, so different cultures have different taste buds, right?
Yeah, but that's not okay. You're not allowed to change like pizza. No. You want pizza, you want a license to sell pizza in your country, you sell fucking pizza. Like, we're not having this. You can't just do all whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
People putting M&Ms on them and shit, right? Like weird stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like just straight cheese, pepperoni, olives, and if you put peppers on it, no problem. A sausage or something like that.
I love them. I usually will order like whatever version of like a place's meat lovers is. That's what I'll get. I like my I've mentioned before, I got real close family friends that have a place. That's where I get my Italian food from. And
I'm not big on the meat lovers.
They even put pieces of their meatballs on the pizza. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm not too much of like all the different meats on it. Like I said, I just like pepperoni and olives and extra cheese. But I can deal with sausage and other things, but I wouldn't want it on my whole pizza. If I ordered a pizza myself, some eats, I want pepperoni, olives, and extra cheese. That's it.
I got you. That's cool, man. Hey, each to their own, right? Each to their own. Especially that's how pizza goes. But this is not available as an option. This kind of shit right here is not.
I will eat the other kinds, but I would never eat something like this. So, and I did try pineapple pizza before. Like I said, a couple of my friends growing up liked it, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the ham or the pineapple on it.
Right. That's where I'm at. I tried it. Yeah, I'm honest, right? I tried it. I did not like that.
Listen, one of my friends is half Hawaiian and half Italian, and he hated it, right? He's like, I'm half Hawaiian. It's called Hawaiian pizza. He threw it on the ground.
Who the fuck wants a red sauce on their pineapple and ham, bro? No. And I don't want my pizza. So I don't want my fucking cheese to taste sweet.
I like pineapples. They're really good. But
I like pineapples too, but I don't want to wrap a bunch of fucking mozzarella around it.
Yeah, mushrooms too, B1. Yes, I like mushrooms on pizza.
Oh, yeah. See, I can't fox with mushrooms. I can't stand them.
I love the mushrooms on the pizza too. What's up, Brooklyn?
That's cool.
But I cannot have anchovies. What else? There's a bunch of things I don't like. I don't like when they throw like the sausage and the meatballs and all that. Like, I'm not a big meat lover kind of pizza.
Yeah, I gotcha. You know, side story, when I was like 17, like I'd always liked Caesar salads, right? And because I fucking despise seafood, my friends around here know that. My family never told me that there was anchovy paste in the Caesar, right? Because they knew I hated seafood and I would probably not fuck with it, or I'd get weird about it. So no one ever told me. So I'm like 17 years old. I go to this. I'm on a date. I go to this nice Italian restaurant. We sit down. We order a big Caesar salad that like it was us and another couple that everybody could take from. And when they brought it out to the table, they had the anchovies like actual anchovies right on top. And I looked at it like it was the Antichrist, right? And I'm telling them, I'm like, what the fuck is this? The waiter, he's like, it's your Caesar salad. I said, well, why is there fucking fish on my salad? And he explains the whole thing to me. And I'm like, no way. I'm still not eating this tonight. If I can see the fish, I'm not eating it. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of anchovies myself.
Yeah.
Fucking not. Too salty. I don't like them.
Yeah, and I got cousins that'll eat those fuckers out of a can.
Yeah, I got friends, and yeah, I know some people like that too. Yep.
Yeah.
No problem wiping them down. But nah, fuck that. Too salty. This guy's from Ireland. This guy was a character.
Yeah, he's funny as hell. He's got a lot of funny videos, and I thought he broke some good points.
He was nailing good points too. It's like, come on, you came up with so many different kind of pizzas. You really had to stretch it this far of making. What about mashed potato pizza, right? Like, give me a break.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there. I'll try and remember that and see if I can find one for next. Like I said, I'll pull up a few for next week. We'll take a look at it all together and be like,
what? Shepherd's pie pizza?
Stop.
Like, right? Like, that can't be. Who in the world? Even, like, no way no one's eating that, man.
My friend's mom used to make shepherd's pie, and I enjoyed it. And yes, they were all 100%. I mean, his parents were right off a fucking boat. I had two really good friends in my life that were like that, whose parents were literally from Ireland. I think I've mentioned to you before, it's where I picked up my love for like some of those old drinking songs, right?
Yeah.
Because I had one friend in particular whose dad and uncles, they would get fucking knocked down, blacked the fuck out, drunk, and they'd be out there singing these great songs, and you couldn't understand a fucking word. I couldn't understand most of the words, but I loved it when they did that shit. And that was like what my entry into like those old sea shanties and stuff. And I really, I still to this day love that stuff. But one of my Irish friends, his mom made killer shepherd's pie. I always loved it.
I love it. Yeah, shepherd's pie is delicious, man.
Very
I love
good.
shepherd's pie. My mother always made it. My Irish grandmother always made it. It was never made at my Italian family's house, but at home, my mother would usually make mostly Italian food because she was married to my father. But sometimes she would make some dishes like, shepherd's pie and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love shepherd's pie, man. I love that stuff.
But I can't picture it on a pizza, right?
No, you better make it out of biscuit and call it an Irish pizza. Then I'll look at you sideways and then go, okay, fine, let me get some. But don't call it actual pizza. We're going to have a discussion about it. Right? It's like, no.
And Domino's is one of the worst. It's cardboard.
That's why I'm so glad you said cardboard. That's what I said too. Yep.
Think about that. A whole Domino's pizza is not going to fill a grown man up, right? Their slices are so thin, number one. In case they make them really big. I haven't seen a Domino's pizza in over 15, 16 years, but shit, man, that's not going to fill somebody up. It's like, it's literally so thin, man. It's gone.
Yeah, it's that crust, you better have good teeth. Is all I can tell you. You go fucking with Domino's pizza, bro, you better have some decent teeth because the thin part where like the cheese and the meat go, the actual flat of the pie is rough cardboard going, dude. And when you get to the crust, that shit is made out of rubber.
Really?
Fucking rubber. I mean, I don't know if that's what I just hate it, bro. It's so chewy. Domino's pizza's cardboard. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had that. It was on like an emergency thing. Like, you're working and somebody ordered something and that's just what the hell it happened to be.
For sure. Yeah.
I can't remember myself ever in over 20, 30 years maybe getting a Domino's pizza. I've always hated them. Because they're so
my
thin.
dad was telling me after birthday parties, what did you guys have? Pizza and cake and stuff? And I'd say, yeah. He'd say, you have a good time? I'd say, yeah. He said, was the food any good? And I'd be like, not really. He'd be like, you got that fucking American pizza. Yeah.
It was not bad. Little Caesars had this big back in the day. They had this deal on this big pizza with they were like a party thing.
The big fucking rectangle box, of course. Yeah. Those
weren't bad. They would give you like 60 pieces.
And that was back. Remember, it was covered in paper too. Remember back then, it wasn't all just like cardboard on top. You had to rip the paper off the top. Yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah, are they still around, Little Caesars?
Yeah, Little Caesars is still around. I remember when we were kids, they used to have those personal pan pizzas you could get for like $3 or $4 out of there. Man.
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, your own little personal pizza.
Which was cool when we were little kids, right? That was like your own little deal. You got a little box, had your own like little 4 slices in. You got a little soda. You were set. Yeah, man.
Yeah, great for a kid, but an adult's not going to eat it.
Oh, no. For an adult, you'd have to pick up 3 or 4 of those motherfuckers. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I remember that name. I always thought that name was funny, a personal pizza. Like, did it have my name on it?
Well, this is what tripped my dad out. It's like I've said before, like my parents are from Italy, and my dad was like, he would always say that in Italy, every pizza is a personal pizza. You don't touch my pizza. Like my dad was big about like you don't share pizzas, right? If it's too big, then sure you get it for a party. A couple of people can eat off of it, but the way my parents were was like everybody was supposed to get their own pizza. So my dad joked about that. It's funny.
But they did that. Little Caesars did have a cool thing, that big box, man. It was like 60 60 friggin' little square pieces, and it was perfect for parties and shit.
Yeah, oh, for sure, bro. We got a little crazy bread in that motherfucker and all that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they were Tiggy Ripper. They were birthday party pizzas. What's up, Dominic? White Mike?
Yeah,
From
no
Al,
doubt.
in general. Yeah.
Yeah, something else my dad did that freaked people out, fucking Metagon people and like neighbors and stuff, is he always cut pizza with scissors. But this motherfucker's from a village outside of fucking Palermo. You know what I mean? My old man. So he would literally cut fucking pizza with the scissors. He's like, "Wow, this is how we do." You know what I mean? People would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's old school. Oh, you like the anchovies down there? Yeah, my aunt and stuff loves them. I could never deal with. Maybe if there was one of them on there, okay, but too many, I can't deal with them. The salt, and I'm a fish lover. I love sardines. I love sardines.
Yeah, I know you do. Right, you're a fan of the seafood, right? Yep.
Yeah, snail salad, all that stuff, but never a fan of what are those called? Anchovies.
Yeah.
What are they? Fish eyes or something? Oh, that's the caviar. Is that really fish eggs and fish eyes caviar?
It's not eyes, but it is eggs. Yes. So the caviar is fish eggs. Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, they empty out the fish's stomach of the actual eggs, and then they package it together, usually with like a little bit of oil. Yep, it's stank, bro.
Is that good?
No, it's fucking horrific. It's fucking horrific. I mean, but again, you got to take it from your friend that doesn't like seafood at all, right? So I mean, you really like seafood, you might like it, but here's the other thing: you don't like the salt. So that's the thing that would make me say to you, no, I don't think you would like it because it's very salty.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it's very salty. So that's the only thing that would draw me to tell you you probably won't like that, you know.
Yeah, because it's a lot of rich people eat that stuff.
Yeah, I know, but bro, it's like it's how it was explained to me. I asked somebody one time, like, bro, why do rich people eat all these funky ass, weird ass foods? And the best answer I ever got was from a kid that was raised rich, but kind of like put it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, it's because they get bored. Think about it. Like, you could have any kind of chicken you want. You've had it all week. Like, you've had every kind of fucking beef this week. You've had every kind of, he was just like, bro, these motherfuckers get bored and have their chefs mixed together just like, quote unquote, the best of everything, or, the finest of this and the finest of that. And you end up with some really odd, fucked up shit.
Well, I could think of a million things to eat all month and all year before I would eat fish eggs and caviar.
Yeah, some of it comes from like village traditions too, like of not wasting anything. Like you get into like French food and you see like when they make the sauce, like if they make you a duck, like they'll even make a sauce out of the blood. You know what I mean? Like they literally have like a little machine set up there so that they can just de-juice the fucking bird and then they make a sauce out of it. And I love French food, but I can't fuck with that shit. I can't. It's not for me. That's gross.
I don't even really know what French food is, besides French toast. Right?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, there's a lot of really, really good French food, man. And with French food, you get a lot of different kinds of sauces, which is one of the things that I like about French food. Like you can get, if you like duck, like I like duck a lot. You can get duck literally a million different ways because of all the different sauces that they have in that kind of food. So that's kind of neat,
Well, every time I seen French food in like movies or whatever, it would look like you could like feed only a small child could get full eating it, right?
Well, when you go to those super upper class restaurants, and a lot of them do, when you talk about, at least when we were growing up, now there's all kinds of different types of food that have 5-star and like Michelin, restaurants. But back in the day when we were growing up, it was usually either Italian or French. Those were usually the two in any town or city that were like the 5-star or like, again, like the Michelin star restaurants. So you saw a lot of that where they gave you those little micro plates and charged you $100. But that's just bullshit. No, I don't care if you've got $1 million in your pocket. You're just a mook. You're letting somebody rob you.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay all that. I like simple food myself,
oh, for sure. Yeah.
Around here, I eat Italian food. I like Mexican food too.
Do you like soups? Do you like different kinds of soups?
Yeah, I love
okay, so a French thing that's basic, a French thing that you could try if you ever end up in this situation, if you like soups, like a straight up old world traditional like peasant type food is a soup called consomme, and it's got like a little bit of macaroni, and it's like a beef broth, and it's got like a little bit of beef in it, and that's basically it. There's no vegetables, nothing weird. It's just like a little pasta, a little bit of beef, and it's made with this beef broth. It's really fucking good. Yeah, it's called consomme.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. I like soups and stuff, but I like chikorina, wedding soup.
Oh, forget about it. I have fazul twice a week in my house.
Pasta fazul. Yep.
Yeah.
I like lentils. I also like lentils with a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's good stuff too. I like wedding soup too, man. I like that you said wedding soup. I like that a lot too.
Yep. Chicken soup, all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't beat fazul, bro. That shit is good for you too.
Who's this maniac with the beard?
Oh, this shit made me laugh so fucking hard, bro. I heard a little beep. I just wanted to make sure that you were here for this before I played this. This shit is off the chain.
I didn't realize it had my wife's name on it, so I opened it. And when I opened it, I found these underwear with a wiener hole in it. Now, I know my wife was freaky, but I didn't know she was this freaky. So I'm going to go put these bad boys on and surprise her. All right, I got the wiener undies on. It's time to step out there and show her what I'm working with.
What the fuck?
Hey, baby, what you think of this?
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm wearing these sexy underwears you got me with the wiener hole in them.
Those aren't for you.
Well, who they for then?
The dog.
I'm gonna go change now.
The dog. That was funny with the dog. Mostly, I can't stomach these TikTok creators who try to be funny with their wives and families and do all these things. Sometimes I get on my fucking nerves. But that was funny with the dog. But there's so many of these people, and everybody and their wife thinks they're the funniest people in the world.
Agreed.
Oh, God. That was funny with the dog, though.
Yeah, dude, this guy was a character. He's like got this thick ass accent. He's talking about, I found these underwears with the wiener hole in them. I was like, what? What the fuck? I'm gonna go put them on, show her what I'm working with. I said, oh fucking hell.
Yeah, these TikTok people, just some cringy fucking people all together. All the women on the men, the women. It's just so cringe, these people. The shit that they do and they try to think is funny. Or you got these couples who play these stupid pranks on it. It's so fucking dumb. Yep. All they care about is this dumb shit. That's why they don't know what's going on in the world, right? Because it's just fucking dopes. Fucking bunch of dope. TikTok is just like fucking weird, man. I haven't.
It's a horrendous. I hate TikTok.
They do weird shit.
It's fucking horrendous, man. We've got a page over there where like I occasionally load up a short, but I don't go to anybody else. I don't play the game. I don't go to other people and hit like or join.
Well, people told me I should have got on it or something, but I just don't know how it works and all. I just wouldn't watch the cringy stuff. But then they also got these like gym girls who will go to the gym, film themselves working out, and they're dressed all sexy, right? And then a guy looks at them or asks them for their number, and they freak out. Like, how dare you? That's like, wait a minute. You come here looking good and all hot, and some guy hits on you, and you're freaking out like he's sexually harassing you? It's like, he didn't say nothing dirty. He just tried to hit on you. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, some of them put little cameras on their backs so that they can see when people are looking at their asses while they're working out. I'm like, bro, this is real easy. Just don't put on shorts that are 5 times too small for you, right? What the fuck, bitch? People can see your butthole through your fucking pants, right? Like while you're lifting up dumbbells and shit. Like, just don't dress like that.
Well, when you go out dressed trying to get attention, you're gonna get it, right?
Right.
They want that attention.
Sweatpants, you don't want people staring at you.
But they want that attention. That's why they're dressed like that in the first place. I can see if the guy said something dirty or perverted, but the videos that I've seen are just like some dude like, you got a boyfriend? And the lady's totally freaking out on him. Calling him all kinds of names. Look at Busey.
Yep. This skeezy old motherfucker right here pleads guilty to a sex crime, admits that it was not an accidental touching.
Wait,
so
he does have head injuries, though.
Go ahead.
He might not even know what he's saying.
Yeah, but he got him some side boob, bro, and he did it on purpose.
You know how messed
did it
up
on
this
purpose.
dude is? He like fell off a motorcycle and he talks in riddles and stuff. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's totally insane.
I think it was a motorcycle accident that screwed the poor bastard up, but he was like out of his mind. Ever see him on The Apprentice? That was crazy.
No, I didn't watch that show very much. No, I saw a couple episodes of it, but I didn't watch. That's not something I paid much attention to.
Him on it was wild. Him, Dennis Rodman. He had these things called Buseyisms where he would say these weird like Hallmark card stuff. It was just very bizarre shit. What did he do now?
Yeah, I got you. Well, no, it's just these people that they were all working together on a TV show. One of them was a camera person, and somebody else was like an assistant. They wanted to get a picture with him, and when they came up next to him, and he was standing next to them, he literally put his hand over this woman's shoulder and he grabbed her fucking tit. And at first he denied it. It was in 2022 when it happened. At first he denied it. His reps made a big deal about how this person was lying for attention and all this stuff. And he finally admitted, he said, it wasn't an accident. I am responsible. I'm sorry that I upset her. I didn't think that it would bother her. He grabbed her fucking boob.
He didn't think it would bother her? Yeah, that's a hell of an excuse. You can't go around groping people, man. You can't do that. That's assault.
No. And it's extra scummy. I know he's got brain damage, all that kind of stuff. I know he's not all. I see all the comments. I hear what you're saying to me. I totally get it. But the guy is lucid enough to remember lines. He's still in fucking TV shows. He's still in fucking movies. The guy gets up, brushes his teeth, puts his motherfucking pants on. He knows he's not allowed to just grab women's titties. And I'm going to say this again, and I know you agree with me. If you are famous, you are extra 10 times more culpable for this shit, because these are people that are fans of your work. They're trusting you not to be a scumbag. They just want to take a picture with you or get your autograph or whatever, and you're using your power to swing around your weight. Like he said, I didn't think it would bother her. Why? Yeah. Because you're so important.
Exactly. I didn't think it would bother her. I'm Gary Busey. I'm an actor. I think I can just touch her. You know, that's stupid. Come on, man. Retard.
Right. Yep. So for that reason, this week he gets thrown in with the trash. That shit is not allowed.
To himself, fucking weirdo, man. Well, they think a lot of these powerful actors, they get away with it so many times, right? They can get away with it, so they think they can do it.
Oh, and a lot of times it probably works. They probably go, tee-hee, want to fuck? I totally understand
right,
that,
though,
too.
Right? You can't be doing
that's right. You got to get the tee-hee in the fucking eyeball first before you just go grabbing people. Right. No,
you can't.
For sure,
did he use his brain as like an excuse? Like he said he remembered he did it.
No, he just flat out denied it at first. Right. No, he just flat out denied it. His rep said that the women were full of shit and attention seeking, and then he finally just admitted to it and he pled guilty. They gave him a 4th degree. Hold on, it was 4th degree something. Hold on, let me take a look at that again.
At least he admitted it, but still, man, you can't go around fucking doing shit like that.
Criminals, 2 counts of criminal sexual contact in the 4th degree.
Yeah, that's groping chicks and groping people. That's it. Would you want that done to your sister, Busey, or your daughter? No. So don't go around just grabbing women. You can't do that.
D1 says at least he admitted to it. Yeah. He's an old man. They 4th degree or whatever. I don't know, man. 1st degree. It sounds like 1st degree means you fucking did it and you knew what you were doing. As far as I'm concerned, maybe that would have to be premeditated. Like he walked after her to grab it. So I'll give him 2nd degree. I don't know about 4th just because he's a celebrity, but whatever. At least he admitted to it, like you said, and he got charged and stuff.
He's got to stop doing that. What's up, little man? You can't go around groping people. And like these famous people, they're gonna sue your ass, right? Like they're gonna sue you.
That's a good point. Great point. Yeah, it's going to be an expensive body part grab. You know what I mean? Depending on where you're grabbing, it's going to be an expensive venture.
What's this, arrested after a toddler found in a suitcase on a bus.
Yeah, man. New Zealand woman arrested after toddler found in a suitcase on the bus. It says authorities in New Zealand have arrested a 27-year-old woman after a 2-year-old girl was found stuffed into a suitcase on a bus. The unidentified woman has been charged with ill treatment or neglect of a child and was scheduled to appear in court on Monday.
Why was the kid in the? Why was she in a? Was she trying to kill her? Was she sneaking around there for a free ticket or something? I don't get it.
That's what I'm thinking. It says the little girl was once they opened up the suitcase and found the girl was reported to be very hot, but otherwise appeared physically unharmed, which is good. They transported the child to a hospital where she remains undergoing what authorities called an extensive medical assessment to make sure that she is indeed not abused or hurt in any way. It says there's no other comment. So, I mean, I'm guessing it was probably because the mom didn't have enough money for a ticket. Yeah. But, dude, a 2-year-old girl stuffed into a suitcase for a road. The girl's going to die.
A kid suffocates or something. Who would do that? You're going to be crazy. Like, come on.
Yeah, for sure, bro. That's what I'm saying. The girl was already hot, right? I mean, God knows how far they had to drive. The kid's going to end up dead by the time they get there. Right? She might as well have mailed
What if somebody picked it up, right? And, like, threw it out the thing or whatever, right? Fucking anything could happen. Kicked it.
Oh, holy shit. Yeah, that's a great point. Somebody grabs the bag and just chucks it out onto the concrete like a fucking asshole. They do that shit all the time.
That lady's out of her fucking mind to even take a chance doing shit like that. Crazy Kiwi from New Zealand.
Yeah, she's a fucking piece of trash.
Yeah, maybe David to save ticket money. That's all I can think of, right? Why would she hide it?
That's all I can think of too.
A 2-year-old in a suitcase, like what the fuck?
I can't even imagine being in such a state of mind to do that. There's got to be a better way, dude. You can't.
And the kid wasn't crying. The mother must have said, "Are you gonna hide in the suitcase? It's fun," or like act like it was a game or something, maybe.
She's lucky. She's very. I mean, the kid's lucky that they found.
They both.
Her. That's all I can say.
The kid would have, God forbid, passed away, and the mother would have been in jail. She better never pull nothing like that again.
Yeah.
That's for sure. What kind of simpleton would even do that?
That's why. So I can't even imagine being in that state of mind. It's like, dude, this isn't going to work. Right? Like, I get it. You don't have enough money. Even let's just go on the opposite end and just go criminal, right? Let's say she was kidnapping, like she's leaving her husband or whatever. Maybe they were divorced. Yeah. She's already a psycho. She's stealing the kid from her husband. Okay, fine. Let's go there. The kid's going to, what are you doing? The kid's going to die, right? The kid is not safe in a fucking bag on a bus, dude. This is not going to, you're going to have to figure out something. Agreed, David James. Lock this fucking bitch up and teach. She has to learn a lesson from this.
Yeah, don't give her a slap on the wrist. That could have been that little.
No.
Could have been that little kid's whole fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got to go to fucking jail. Find a grandmother or an aunt or like somebody. If not, she's going to have to hang out. And she's 2. She'll be all right. Give the mom a year. By the time mom gets out, kid'll be 3. Hopefully she'll learn she can't put the girl in the suitcase. Kid probably won't even remember by the time she's
the other irresponsible things she's have done, right? If you're willing to put your kid...
I think that's also a very fair point. If you're willing to do that, what other numbskull fucking shit have you done? I think it's a great point.
Cracky stuff have you done?
Fucking crazy, man. People are fucking idiots.
Yeah, and they wonder why these people lose their kids and doing crazy stuff like this, right? But come on. Yeah, this is going to work. I'm going to hide a kid in a suitcase where the poor kid can suffocate. I'm sure she had a little latch or something in it where the kid could breathe, but they said the kid was hot.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what she probably didn't have food. She probably didn't have a drink. You know what I mean? Like, she could have been fucking starving after a few hours. She could have been, like, totally thirsty, died of dehydration in there from sweating and not having water. You're not looking after her at all. Or, again, I think it was a great point you made. Somebody grabs the bag and just chucks it onto the fucking concrete with the other luggage, or if she gets piled on with 500 pounds of other luggage. Holy fuck!
Anything could happen. When would the mother be like, "No, my kid's in there"?
Right. Yeah.
A small pet.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. Well, check this shit out. The Denmark Zoo asks people to donate their small pets as food for captive predators.
Who's gonna do that?
This is crazy. They've got a problem, apparently, right? And this is a problem in every country, and we have this problem in America too. We don't like to talk about it, but it's something that happens. People will end up with like a mess of puppies or kittens or bunny rabbits or whatever, and they literally put them in a box and set them off in the fucking woods. Now, I don't like it.
People do it.
You don't like it. People don't like this, but it fucking happens, Well, apparently in Denmark, they've got a problem with these people doing shit like that with their animals. Now, they're saying to people two things. They're saying, one, if you end up with a bunch of animals that you're just going to like give away or leave somewhere, bring them to us and we will feed them to our predatory animals.
You go.
Save the zoo some money. And then they go, but also if you're getting ready to have your dog or your cat put down, just bring it to us and we'll feed it to the fucking predatory animals.
Like,
I think
if it's a pet, right? If somebody had a little pet rabbit named Spunky, they're not going to give Spunky to the fucking zoo. I'm sure they're not going to give my dog or any cats or dogs to the zoo.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. They try and make you feel better, the zoo does, right? Denmark Zoo tries to make these people tries to make these people feel better about their decision by saying, well, we're going to euthanize the animals before we feed them to the predators. And I'm going, I don't give a fuck. You're not feeding my fucking dog that I've had for 10 years that I love to a fucking crocodile or a python or some shit or a lion. Are you fucking out of your mind? You telling me my animal is going to be fucking euthanized by then is not helping, right?
I think
it's
that's
not
only
fucking
for like
helping.
a bunch of rabbits who might somebody might have like 20 rabbit babies and give them away, so they just send them there instead, maybe. Because who's going to really give their pets away to get eaten?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying to you, the wording that they used was that scenario. Yes, certainly. That's why I said that first. Like, people, if you have a mess of kittens or bunny rabbits or whatever, you're just going to set free because you don't want them, or you're going to throw them in the fucking river like a cocksucker, right? The Ted Bundy asshole. They're like, bring them to us. At least they'll have a use in nature and we'll feed them to the shit, right? But they're also saying to you, like, if you're going to put your animal down, bring it to us and we'll fucking take that too. And I'm going, you're hot.
That's weird.
You're
Ever
fucking
see that
hot.
that thing, never kill cats or don't mess with cats, how they caught that guy who was killing cats on the internet?
What? Say that again?
Don't mess with cats, it's called.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
Dude. This weirdo was like killing animals live, and like all these like people caught him, like doing all the detective work on the computer. It's crazy.
Wow.
There's a lot of sick people who will do that. They'll take kittens or puppies and throw them in. That's sick and demented. I don't know anyone could do that.
I see, bro. These are things I don't include in our Trash on Blast. I scour the interwebs every week and I see these things. That shit's fucked up and gross and sad. We don't, we like to laugh at things and stuff. Like, every once in a while we get something we have to talk about where someone fucked one or something like that. But yeah, I don't usually cover the ones where they're like chucking them in the water. But I see them, dude. I see them. It's terrible.
Yeah, yeah, who knows? Maybe that zoo will get a bunch of old rabbits that are like gonna die. They can feed them to a boa. I don't know anybody who's gonna send their pets there, right? Like, that's crazy.
For real, dude.
You don't want your pet no more? Let the alligator eat
it. Not. Or the fucking lion or the tiger or the cougar or whatever, right? Like, holy shit.
Fuck that.
Holy
Would they like
shit.
that done to them?
Oh man, could you imagine that being the next step? It's like, yeah, don't cremate your uncle.
Yeah.
Bring his dead carcass down here, and I'll feed it to the
Yeah.
lions and save us some money. I appreciate you.
Yeah, is Uncle Wally, you're going to pay too much for a funeral? Well, come over here and feed him to the lions.
Exactly, dude. Don't worry about all that. You don't want to fucking ass buried, right? You don't want to pay all that money for a tombstone and a plot and all that crazy shit, right? You don't want to have to pay for a fucking coffin or even the cremation. Save you some money and feed them in the fucking
You don't have
lions,
to see all your
man.
family neither
Yep.
at the wake.
Crazy.
Skip it all and get rid of Uncle Wally.
Now, I will say an interesting proposition that we could make, Skull Bros for president. An interesting proposition would be a good way to empty death row of some of the sicker fucks. We could let pythons have those motherfuckers and crocodiles and such.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, these people that touch and fucking hurt kids and women and all that kind of stuff. I mean, we don't have to do it to the guy that killed 10 other gangbangers. We understand people are on death row sometimes because they were in the life or whatever, But yeah, no, if you're some sadistic, right, or woman killers and stalkers and stuff,
idea,
these people, bro, we feed them to the pythons.
Yeah, they should videotape and let the families watch them getting strangled by pythons.
Yeah, it should be public. You and I have always agreed on that these things should be public. It's part of the shame to make other people not want to do that. Even if they have the urge, they'll think twice because they just saw what happens on TV.
Yeah, they'll think twice. Now, they know that they're going to go to jail and be protected and all this stuff. If they knew they were going to lose their hands or get fed to a tiger, yeah, they wouldn't be doing that as much. Put it that way. They'd be thinking.
Oh, hey, KD, I appreciate it, man. The link for the Rumble, KD's talking about anybody that has that's a mod can post the link, but I just want to let you know it's in the description of this video. And for anybody that wasn't here in the beginning, I will repeat. When we get done with the news here, we're going to take a very small intermission, and then we're going to be on Rumble for movie night tonight. So anybody that wants to hang out should join us on Rumble. You can just click the link in the description. It says movie night tonight, has a link for Rumble. Just click that. It will take you right to our live stream page. When this show ends, we will be watching My Blue Heaven. So anybody that wants to come hang out, come hang out. The link is in the description.
Make sure, come on. Future serial killer, ain't it, Carol? No shit. This South Korean women are getting shoulder filters to emulate K-pop idol look. Boy, is that weird.
Yeah, this is weird, bro. And this made me think of Phoebe's shoulder pads.
What's up, Teresa? That is...
They're getting... Remember, we were just talking... And as a matter of fact, so aside from this article, I just want to... Remember we just saw the article with those people putting the fillers in their penises? Sick. Right? And some of them were having to have them amputated and shit like that. You're not okay. So they were doing Botox to their penises and their ball bags, dude. Right now they're calling it Bocox, which I thought was very funny. But aside from that, another poor son of a bitch just had to have their tallywhacker fucking chopped off this week. They said that the person in one of these pop-up clinics, remember that was the other part of that article, is they were getting it done at these pop-up clinics, right? It wasn't even at a hospital. It's like these people like, hey, I'll be here for 3 days, or I'll be in this, my aunt's garage for 4 days. They pumped his fucking piece with Vaseline, dude. They literally took a goddamn needle full of Vaseline and injected all over this dude's piece. And he just had to have it amputated this week. So anybody out there that's thinking about Botox, please don't do
not do that. You can end up dying. Or getting your Peugeot cut off.
You might as well be dead. I'm going to be real with you, man. You might as well be fucking dead. You got your piece cut off. What are you doing?
You're still a young man. It's not like you're an old guy.
What are you fucking doing?
Yeah, well, why would you even... Imagine going to a pop-up that's like, hey, it's a pop-up doctor. He's going to be here 3 days, and you're never going to see him again. Like, how would you...
Yeah, sure. Of course, you can take that needle and put it in my fucking piece. Oh my
You
god.
gotta be crazy to trust someone.
And you don't even know what it is. This guy had fucking Vaseline, like fillers, quote unquote fillers. And that's what this article is about. These South Korean women are getting shoulder, quote unquote, fillers, dude. They're literally pumping this weird filler shit into their shoulders, dude, to flatten them out so it looks like they have shoulder pads on when they're wearing clothes.
Why would they want that?
Because they're fucking weird, man. This fucking Japanese and Chinese people have the
Well, it's
weirdest
not. It's South
goddamn
Korea.
pads we've ever seen, bro. Remember the donut forehead? Remember they got the big weird shit pumped into their forehead, look like a big donut. These people are nuts.
Well, in South Korea, believe it or not, North Korea, believe it or not, it's going to sound crazy. It is actually a lot normaler than South Korea, actually. You don't see this weird stuff up in the North, right? This is just the global homo degeneracy and all this weird stuff that ruin and hurt these people. All this like K-pop and propaganda, like what they did to the Japanese after World War II, right? They did the same to the Japanese after WW2. When that POW surrendered in the 70s, the World War II Japanese guy who stayed on the islands of the Philippines for all them years, he moved back to Japan and he was like, "Where am I? I'm out of here," and moved to South America immediately. Like he was disgusted with his country because it was, the Americans took it over, right, and Americanized it and all this bullshit. And then look what happens. You got weird shit like this now.
Do you remember the bagel heads?
Yes, they were getting.
I'm going to pull up an image for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about. First, let's talk about this for just a minute. So we'll do our article real quick. South Korean women are getting shoulder fillers to emulate K-pop idol look. It says that women and some men in South Korea are paying big bucks for shoulder filler injections to get so-called perfect 90-degree shoulders popularized by K-pop idols. But here's the weird thing. Their K-pop idols are wearing old 80s clothes and jackets, right? That's when that shit was popular, right? Like women had the weird shoulder pads like back in the 80s, and it was only for like 4 or 5 years. It was a big popular fad, and once it was gone, it was way fucking gone.
Yeah.
So I guess the K-pop people are wearing these shoulder pad jackets like Phoebe does, and these motherfuckers are doing it to themselves. It's like, bro, just go buy shoulder pads, right?
Yeah.
Like, go buy a fucking jacket with shoulder. Don't get concrete shoved into your fucking skin to make it a 90-degree angle. That's weird. You're gonna die.
Get a jacket and shoulder pads in the jacket, right? Like, what the fuck?
No, or just buy the shoulder pads and wear them all day. Tape them to your arm. It's safer.
Yeah, I don't get anybody who put shoulder pads in their skin, right? In their skin. Like, come on. Like, that's just what's the point of it too? To look like a cartoon?
Yeah, basically, I think that's a good way to put it because that's what you're doing. You want hard 90-degree angles on your shoulders. You want to look like these people when they're wearing them. Just buy the shoulder pads. You people are fucking nuts.
That's all you got to do. That's going to stay with them for the rest of their lives too, right? And like, what do you think that is that they're putting on their shoulders? Like a flat board or some sort of rubber thing, right?
It might be like this, right? So this is the bagel head.
Oh, I remember that. Yes, that was weird.
Oh, hold on. That's not making it any bigger. Let me click on that. These people, this was all like this liquid, and it was like a saline. So over time, it kind of just went into your body, and it wasn't necessarily toxic. It's just like saline, which is like a salt water. But it was like they put like gel in it so that it would stick. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at how they do it, bro. Look at these giant hoses with needles, and they're pumping all this gel into the skin of your forehead.
And they're paying money for this shit.
Oh yeah, forget about it. And then they take their finger or their thumb and they press down in the middle of it real hard so it looks like a bagel or a donut.
That's got to be mental illness. I don't understand why anybody would want something like that.
Me either, dude.
Fucking heads, man.
Me either, bro. Oh, this guy's got the double donut.
That's
Weird,
creepy
bro.
looking, man.
It really, really is. It was one of the
Looks like
weirdest things I've seen them do.
Looks like they had like a brain operation or something, right? Like, who would want that in their fucking head?
I don't know, man. Hold on. This one's fucking huge. Look at this crazy. Look at that crazy bastard.
Wow.
He looked kind of like a cyclops.
Yeah. It looks like an eye. That is one of the most bizarre things. Some humans do some weird shit on this planet, man.
I'm telling you, man.
That's like some alien Star Trek shit.
Yeah, bro.
Alien Star Trek. Wow.
It's fucking nuts, bro.
Shoulder pads and a donut in their head. I don't know what would possess anyone to do that.
It's gotta be mad, like itchy and uncomfortable, and like just you got this crazy amount of liquid and swollen like gel and skin, and oh fuck, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, they look like aliens, man. Straight up fucking aliens. Look how many people have this thing too. What the?
Oh,
fuck?
it's a huge fad. Yeah, it's a huge fad. There's thousands of people with that stuff. Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, that K-pop and they got some weird shit going on with their pop music and shit. It's just weird. I don't get it. Shoulder pads to look like, and they're not even in the shoulder pads. They're really in your shoulders.
Right, dude. Carol Quill says it looks like a gigantic ringworm.
Yeah, true. Oh my god. Looks like a volcano.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Big donut head.
Wow, look at that. That was crazy.
This is gonna make you fucking sick. So
starting the dog.
My dog was stolen out of my fence. I randomly saw this man with my dog at Kroger, and he told me he would give it back to me for $1,500. I told him my mom was on the way with the money, but we actually called the police. So this fucking idiot stole their dog and tried to sell it back to them for $1,500. Check this out. Yeah, fucking piece of shit. He should be dropped on his motherfucking head with his blood all over the concrete. Check out this ignorant fucking unwashed garbage. Look at this piece of fucking shit. He probably can't even read the word the.
What a punk bastard.
Okay, well, she on the way. I ain't tripping.
This motherfucker.
Wow. That poor little dog.
Crazy. Okay, well, she on the way. I ain't tripping.
So get with him.
You can tell the dog's trying to get to his own.
Walk up to him to the right today with a French. With a French.
Ah, boo. What's your mommy
Like,
good?
that's what I'm gonna talk him down. I'm gonna talk
What's your
him
mommy
down.
good?
Fucking, I hope he fucking went to jail. I hope they took his fucking ass straight to fucking jail. This piece of garbage. Fuck this dude.
Oh, he most likely did. You got two witnesses right there saying that's their dog.
Yeah. It sounds like Lloyd trying to read the word the. Tuh, fucking ignorant garbage motherfucker.
He probably planned it out, right? He knew they had.
Of course he did. He was just talking to her about how he just did this with a fucking French bulldog. I don't know if anybody could barely understand the dumb shit that was coming out of his fucking mouth because he could barely speak. But he was telling her about how he just did this with a French bulldog. Oh, I just found a French bulldog and I had to get it their own. They paid me. It's like, bro, I hope you get fucked in your mouth.
It's like, dude, you stole it, you lying bastard, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I hope he gets fucked right in his mouth.
Yeah, too bad he didn't try to steal my dog, Rocco, right, Teresa? That would have been funny. My dog would have bit the shit. That's why he picks on little dogs. Go in my yard, try to take my dog. Or try to take my neighbor's shepherd. See how that works out. Or try to take my brother's dog. See how that works out. That's why these people with little dogs,
the French bulldog. That's a small dog too.
Yeah, they're tiny. These little, they should have a big dog to protect the little dog, right? So nobody can steal them and shit through the fence.
Yeah.
Because look how tiny that looks, like a Yorkie or something, right? That's a tiny little one.
I'm bad with it's a small dog. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be that's a terrier.
Yeah,
So probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a little Yorkie mix, very tiny. Yeah, he'd think it would work. He's a low IQ fucking misfit.
Exactly. He's one of the fucking unwashed, bro. He's a total scumbag motherfucker. That's why I said I hope he really goes to jail and gets fucked right in his dirty fucking mouth. Maybe they'll teach him how to read while he's there. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, you go around chicken.
Yeah, talks like a glue sniffer. Exactly, David James. You could barely understand a fucking syllable coming out of his retarded face. I'm just mad. I hate people that do stuff like this, that prey on everyday people. You're going to steal their motherfucking dog, bro? What is wrong with you? Like you said, MRE, a fucking low IQ motherfucker.
Yeah, it's extra cruel. It's cowardly, too. Is they going to take a little dog and then go extort some woman, right? Give me a break. What a fucking creep.
Yep.
Low impulse control all day
scumbag
long. Yeah. Too bad there wasn't like a big German Shepherd or Rottweiler in that yard. So when he stuck his hand in the fence, it bit him.
Yeah.
Fucking wacko. Well, there's a lot of people who go around looking for these expensive little dogs. You know that.
I'm sure. And I hate them equally. Yeah, I hate them all equally. Yeah. That is a fucking low scam, bro. You are a fucking piece of shit. It's like, congratulations, dude. You are an absolute piece of shit in society. You know what I mean? Like, you are literally the bottom of the societal barrel. This is what you came. I've got no problem with people that are criminals. This is not a criminal. This is a fucking scumbag, desperate, low IQ motherfucker that can't do shit, ain't worth shit, ain't ever going to amount to shit. They're pulling retard stuff. I would have more respect for you if you emptied the quarters out of a fucking air machine.
Yeah, you don't steal someone's dog. That's ridiculous.
With you, I'm being totally honest with you, bro. Yeah, I mean, I would have more respect for you if you went and stole fucking quarters out of fucking air machines and Coke machines or whatever the fuck, dude. Then you're going to steal dogs out of other people. You're a fucking scumbag motherfucker.
He wasn't he looked totally mentally fucking ill too. He couldn't understand the dude. Ignorant bastard, man.
Yeah,
what is this? White
people can
stress with
that pisses me off.
Pacifiers. What is that? A pacifier?
Yeah, more Chinese youths fight stress with adult pacifiers. These fucking people, bro, are walking around sucking on pacifiers like babies to help their stress.
What? Stress?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. A pacifier?
Yeah. Stress over jobs, stress over money. They're sucking on babies' pacifiers, man.
How does that help somebody? I don't get it. They're fucking sick people. I don't get it.
I don't.
Remember that was
the
like
only thing. Like I was reading this when I was with a buddy of mine.
Remember that was a fad, and like when that Boys in the Hood came out. But that was like a fad thing.
A little bit, yeah. I do vaguely remember what you're talking about. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it on the TV. Like then I seen some rappers do it and stuff. But it was like a short fad. It was a style thing, I guess, but not
right. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah, that was, man. Like I said, I was with a friend of mine when I first saw this article, and he was like, it's probably like one of those little stress balls you see people playing with, like squeezing like the little stress ball or whatever, like the little fidget spinners. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's not stuck in your face, and it doesn't make you look like a freak. You know what I mean? Like you should, like you're trying to wear a diaper. That's what I was telling him. I was like, bro, there are people out there that dress like babies, man. You know,
Yeah.
this is giving vibes of those people that wear diapers and hire giant fat women named Olga to fucking change them and feed them baby food.
Olga. Yeah, there are other sick dudes. You remember that?
For sure, bro. You need a sturdy woman, right? Yeah, exactly, right. But you need it's gonna take a sturdy woman like Helga or Olga to put you in your high chair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they say it helps with their stress for a binky in their fucking mouth. That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. And again, I put this in here because I was already running into so many weird things with these fucking Age Week. So I just threw this one in there with them. It's very odd.
Well, yeah, look at that thing. They got different kinds with little barrettes on them and stuff. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cringy, man. That's super cringy. Wearing a little binky, it's gonna help your stress level. Get me.
I wouldn't know what to say to somebody.
I'd be like, get away from me. Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you got a pacifier in your fucking mouth, dude? Right? Like, what's wrong with you?
As I'm saying, like, imagine your girlfriend got in the car and she had one of those in her mouth.
Yeah, I'd be open the door and be like, you gotta leave. You're scaring me. Please don't shoot me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Right. Yeah, what the fuck is that? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Have you lost your whole fucking mind? If you're that stressed out, we need to figure something out. Maybe you need to jog, right? Do calisthenics, something.
Oh, yeah, no wonder the next generations are such pansies. Exactly. Good point. Like, give me a break. Like, I'm stressed out. Well, what's going to help you is a binky or a pacifier. It's like, what? No, like, go get one of those squish balls, like you said, or something with your Rubik's Cube or something. I don't know. Anything with a fucking pacifier. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Stupid.
And carry around a rattle and shit, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this gives me the vibes of one of them weird people that would be into, like, I would never assume you were doing this for stress. I'm being honest with you. I see one of these people walking down the street, I'm gonna be like, freak, what the fuck?
Yeah, I wouldn't
like,
think
are you wearing a diaper? Are you peeing? Are you having a duty right now?
I would think it was a fashion statement they were trying to do, honestly. Or they were wearing it because they thought it would look cool or something. That's what I would think.
Oh, I remember Daniel Illuminati Dave Day. I do remember that. That's what I when MRE was talking about the like rap. I was thinking about what Daniel Illuminati saying. Yes, people raves when they took a bunch of X and they used to grind their teeth. They would suck on these things. I remember that.
Oh, wow.
I remember seeing that in clubs. That's where I remember that shit from. It was just as gay then.
Again, I only remember get some gum or something. Yeah, I only remember from the Boys in the Hood movie, and a couple other like I said, rappers and stuff did it for a few months, and it was some like stupid fad. So I was saying to myself, why have they got little fucking pacifiers in their mouth? Maybe it has weed in it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's super fucking odd.
Yeah, especially these things with like, look at that. It's got a bracelet. What are they hanging around their neck? That's what it looks like.
Probably, yeah. It looks like one of them. I think it's like, yeah, good eye. It looks like it's connected to, yeah, exactly. Yep. Let's get this one.
And that looks like a baby's face, too. That's weird.
They got that, yeah, they're portland and small over there, yeah.
That's some weird shit.
Hang on.
South Korea's got some crazy shit going on. As crazy as the North is.
Before I play,
they don't have that.
I'm going to grab a smoke. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, what's up, White Mike, Griggs, Danielle? What's I served a temporary purpose at least. Yeah, I hear that. It served a purpose so they didn't grind their teeth. Yeah, he wrote that. Those pills were mixed. Yeah, who knows why they think it's cool, right? Stress, I don't know. I don't know how that could help you stress. It's a little fucking odd. Maybe their psychiatrist told them that, right? I think it's gonna help you. Like, no, it's just gonna make you look like a child. It's a very, very weird thing to do.
Yeah, again, we've had different. I mean, it's going to make people think different stuff they see you walking down the street like that, right? Like you were talking about, you would assume it'd be like some weird fashion thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm thinking like you're just a total fetish freak.
Yeah, one or the other. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying the different people are going to have different reactions to that for sure. None of them are going to be stressed. Yeah.
No, nobody would think that. Oh, yeah, you got a binky in your mouth because you're stressed out from work, right?
Exactly, bro.
No, not gonna happen. They should feed those binky people to that crocodile farm.
No doubt about it, bro. No doubt about it. Yeah, Daniel Illuminati says, I stopped using those binkies after about 5 raves, though, and just started chewing gum instead. Well, that's good because babies aren't even supposed to have those once they have teeth because the plastic can rot your fucking teeth out. You get cavities and stuff. It's not good for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, plastics aren't good for humans anyway, right? So, like, they're really, really bad for their teeth. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that as an adult for certain.
I knew a kid who, sucked his thumb until he was, fucking 7 or 8, man. Listen to this. His mother had to get his mom and dad had to get one of those things in his mouth, like a piece of metal that was in the back of his mouth where he couldn't stick his
No kidding.
mouth. Yes, it was specifically to stop him from sucking on his thumb.
I got you. I've heard of things like hot sauce and vinegar and stuff. Like that was old school parents would do if you bit your nails, or kids that would suck their thumb, they'd put hot sauce or vinegar.
This was metal.
That's wild.
Metal. That was put in by a dentist, dude. This was a big metal
that's
piece.
Extreme. Yeah, wow.
In the back of the kid's mouth, a big metal fucking piece that he could not put his thumb in his mouth. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is. T. Marie says, take Valium or like a grown-up or a Xanax. No doubt, man. No doubt. That's funny as hell.
I remember we used to all make fun of the kid for he's sucking his thumb. And then his brother's like, hey, go look at my brother. And he showed us, what the fuck's that in your mouth, dude? It looked like a cage in the back of his mouth.
Wow, that's
wild. I can't suck my thumb no more.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah. Only time I've ever seen that in my life. But I've seen it legitimately done to my neighbor.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard of that. That's wild, man. That's really shocking. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the kid was, like I said,
it makes sense to do all kinds of weird shit to prevent disorders and stuff. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, bro.
He had to be 9, 10, 11 even doing that. Sick.
Wow.
He couldn't help it. He would just do it all the time. He couldn't help it, I guess.
It was an obsessive compulsive disorder type thing, right? No wonder they had to take that kind of a measure. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so the mother legitimately had a dentist put some sort of cage, a bridge thing in the back of his mouth. I forgot the name.
They should do that to Phoebe to keep the cock out of his throat.
Yeah, he'd still find a way to get it in there. He'd still find a way. I'm going to play those blind date stories, and tomorrow night I'm going to hold a Phoebe Saturday.
Nice. I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of new Phoebe stuff up. Now he's Cherokee. Yeah, that's why his cheekbones, because he's 1% Cherokee. It's even if you were 1%, I doubt you would even look like that nationality.
Come on, dude. Right. Come on now.
And all of a sudden, when did this happen, right? It's all these new, every few weeks, it's a new nationality thrown on.
Was it on his DNA sheet that everybody printed up for him off of Reddit? Yeah, nope. Okay, there you go.
Nope, it wasn't. Only Italian and Irish.
Dagestani and Slovak.
Yeah, down neck. Instead of progressing, it's degressing. That's why you got to watch the movie Idiocracy if you've never seen it.
That's the next one. That's great. Yeah, that's a great call. I would like to do that one next. Maybe next week we'll do Idiocracy for our second movie. That'd be great.
Yeah, it shows how stupid the world is in the future.
We've been talking about it for so long. We even have portion on our show every once in a while when something comes up where it's so mind-blowing and so stupid, we put it in the Idiocracy category. So we got to do that.
Well, they're going to have people who like, specialists who can read cursive in the future. You know that, right?
Yeah, we've talked about that. It's going to be right next to Latin in the Smithsonian. I told you they were hiring for people that knew. It blew my mind. It was part of the job description that you had to be able to write and read cursive.
Yeah, and calligraphy. It's going to be next to calligraphy and all that.
Right. Good call. Yeah, Latin, calligraphy, all that stuff. Yep.
Crazy.
It's shocking. It's in a fucking generation. Yeah, in a generation, it's fucking gone, bro.
Well, they want to dumb us down, man. They want to dumb our society down, and that's what they've been doing. And what they do is they attack the schools. That you go to the industry, not industries. When you teach kids, they go to the fucking schools and make you an idiot with the books, make you learn stupid shit, make you not learn shit. Let me get these dummies coming out. Or no, how about no clocks without digital? Without a digital clock, forget about it.
Oh yeah, they changed the way that they teach and do math now too, so parents can't even help their fucking kids.
Yeah, I can't understand that new shit. My nephew, my godson, tried to explain it to me. I'm like, whoa, slow down. I don't get
Bro, the math that I had to do it, like, okay, so between me, my wife, and my brother, we have 3 different types of degrees, right? Like, obviously, we went to school for different things. So we had different kinds of, we all had base math. But then for our degrees, we had some fucking crazy different kinds of math. We basically got it covered, is what I'm trying to say, right? And like, I had to do insane fucking math in my degree, bro. Insane fucking math. Shit that would just take up pages, formulas like nuts. And then all of a sudden, the younger people in my family are like, I need help with math. I'm like, no sweat, bro. I got great grades. My GPA is off the charts. Let me see what you got there. And I'm looking at it like fucking Emmy with a popsicle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm looking at like Emmy in a fishing hat, bro. Just like, duh, I don't know. Yeah, crazy,
That's
man.
a good point. They did that so parents can't help them.
That's my personal opinion. Yep. Going right along with what you said about dumbing people down. They're making it all fucked up.
I don't even know what Common Core math is. Like, I don't understand it. What about 1 + 1, right?
Yeah.
2 + 2.
Yeah, it's the way they teach them to do it. That's fucking
5 times, like 5 times 5, 25, right? 10 times 10, 100. Remember your times tables as a kid? 2, 4, 6.
Oh yeah, I do. And you know what, man? I was in fucking Kentucky one time, and I heard it's never left me. I heard the funniest thing in my entire life. This dude's grandmother, she called multiplication. She called it gazintas. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 6 goes into 12 twice. And I was like, you're fucking retarded. Get away from me. Don't breathe on me. Don't touch me. But that's funny.
I was never good in regular math. Never mind this weird shit.
Yeah, man. Fucking crazy.
That's a good point, Carol. All our founding documents are in cursive and they don't teach it. Great point.
It's a fantastic point. Something we've talked about before. Yep, that's why, leading us right in full circle back to our original point, which is, dude, at the Smithsonian and like government agencies, all these places, they're going to have a specialist that can fuck with any of that, which means 98% of the population is not going to know what some of these documents say, even from just a generation ago.
Yeah. And that's when they can lie and switch shit up.
Yep. 100%. Because people are going to be looking at it like it's fucking ancient Greek.
Yeah. Wow, George Washington said to smoke a blunt and drink a 40, man. Cool.
It's the House of Representing, yo. Exactly.
The House of Representing, man. Wow.
Yeah, President Mountain Dew Camacho. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Samuel Adams was a beer, dude. We had like a beer who was related to a president, man. Yeah, that's fucking sick.
It is sick, man. Well, let's check this. We only got 3 more to get through, and then we're going to go on to our movie night. Watch My Blue Heaven. Like I said, anybody out there that's listening, the link for our movie night on Rumble is in the description. Just click on it. When this show ends, just click on it. And just wait for the live to come up. It's not like YouTube where there's already a placeholder for it. MRE and I are going to have to go into the room and open it up and hit live. As soon as we hit live, the show will come up on the page. So just click the link, go to our live streams page on Rumble, hang out for a few minutes for a quick intermission, and then we'll be watching My Blue Heaven here in just a few. And I'll remind you again before we leave. But yeah, so check this out. This just made me really it made me laugh. It was very, very funny marketing. This place sells chicken strips. Now, when you go into a mall or you go past certain restaurants that might be in like a mini mall or something like that, a strip of places, they'll have people out there with signs. They'll do the sign spinners, or sometimes they'll have people dancing or handing out like little samples. This place sells chicken strips. So they've got a fucking guy in a chicken suit acting like he's stripping. It's the funniest fucking thing it's so funny, dude. He's doing like flash dance. Like he's got the chair. He's showing a little leg. He's pulling his pant leg up.
Wow. How's he doing?
He's stripping. It's a chicken stripper. That shit is goofy as fuck, dude. Whoever came up with this deserves a fucking high five. This person is out of their mind.
I wish that lady went over and pepper sprayed.
Look at this fucking shit. Selling chicken strips with a stripping chicken.
I think this is a little inappropriate, humping the ground.
Yeah, yes, it was a little. There's kids around and stuff. That part was a little much, but the premise of it just made me laugh.
Yeah, him spinning around dancing like Jennifer Beals is funny, but when he starts humping the ground, that's when the mom should all start kicking him and give him a boot pot.
Right.
Die, chicken.
Right, exactly, dude. But that just made me laugh. They're selling chicken strips, so they had a stripping chicken.
It would have been better if he was like peeling pieces off of his body, like pieces of the feathers or something.
Yeah, he lifted his leg up. Yeah, like he lifted his leg up. That was funny. He was messing with his overalls. That was funny too. And I agree with you 100%. Dropping to the ground, that was a bit much. But the chair and stuff, like flash dance, that was very, very funny.
Oh, too bad he really couldn't dance, right? And he started like doing some cool dance moves and shit, right?
Yeah, as long as he kept stripping for the marketing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like
break dancing or whatever, right?
Yeah, sure.
I guess he really couldn't dance, evidently.
Yeah, too fun. Daniel Illuminati says that's genius. T. Marie says, where can I hire this chicken?
He's probably a local meth head.
Yeah, right. It's like a real stripper that they got. Exactly, dude.
Well, it's just some local guy want to make a few bucks with his chicken.
Yeah. Too funny, though.
As I see those people, they have this place over here where like a bear stands outside and holds a sign for like bear hunting supplies or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
The guy's spinning a fucking, a sign and shit.
Right.
He's pretty good at it, too. He can, like, spin it on his fingers and all that.
Oh, forget about it. Some of those people are crazy talented, man. The way they spin those signs and balance them and dance around. It's crazy the way some of those people do that stuff, for sure.
What is this we're watching?
This is fucking gross is what this is, dude. These people are at an Applebee's and a fucking rat fell out of the ceiling into their drink.
Oh, that's a huge lawsuit, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you can see if you look real close. I mean, I'll press play. Yeah, you can see it. It's chilling on top of the glass right there. Fuck.
That poor lady must be horrified.
It's only 10 seconds long, but
Oh,
look at that. It fell out of the ceiling.
that's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting.
It fell out of the ceiling. I wouldn't even still be at. I'm honest with you. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. I wouldn't even be at that table no more, dude. I'd be fucking gone.
I'd leave. Yeah, if a rat fell out of the ceiling, I'm on.
Yeah, fuck with me. See if I'm. Yeah, I'm not paying for this, and you're not expecting me to. You're lucky I'm not suing you. I think I was, you could fucking lawsuit city, whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't even still be sitting at this table. I would have jumped up and been gone.
There's no way those people paid for that meal. No way. Either they got a lot of free meals or passes, or they probably maybe filed a lawsuit. I don't know what you could sue under. Maybe
the manager's like, here's some free meals. And I'm looking at him laughing, going, oh, you think I'm coming back here? That's cute.
Yeah, free mice. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's real cute, bro. Yeah, no, I'm not coming back here. Fucking stick those coupons in your ass.
So what could they actually sue them for if they did?
I don't know, but I would definitely, like a good American, call a lawyer and find out.
Mental distress or paranoia of I don't know. That's crazy. That little mouse is creepy looking too. Creepy looking. Right? Like falling out of the ceiling. How many else mice are up there?
Exactly, dude. Exactly. This is not the only mouse up there. There's probably a nest of them up there someplace. Yep.
There's got to be hundreds of them.
It's fucking nasty.
And they must have been all through that food, all through everything else. All through it. If one fell out of the ceiling like that, picture how many were up there for him to fall out.
Exactly, dude. Rat droppings in the kitchen. Where else did they fall through? Yep. Gross. Either way, it's nasty as fuck.
Gross.
Yeah.
That lady must have been fucking all those kids too. Terrified, right?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be sitting at that table anymore. I would have already jumped up and been away from it and been like, nope. I don't like rats and mice. I just don't.
No, they're the worst. They're rodents. Any kind of rodent. They carried the bubonic plague, man. They carried the bubonic fucking plague. Right? Like,
yeah, they just found the plague in Colorado. Some cats had it.
No shit.
They just found some cats in Colorado with the fucking plague. Yep.
What's his name? Block Shim something. I think somebody might have been Block. I seen him in the comments in the restream, but I don't see him in the YouTube ones. Shim Divot. I can't pronounce.
Schwitz. It's Schwitz down. It's
Schwitz down.
Yeah, Yiddish. It's Yiddish. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't see him in the other things.
They're talking about fucking Goyim. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, were they?
No, and they're not. I'm saying one of their comments I can also see in the restream. They said something about Goyim. I'm like, come on, dude.
Well, Goyim in like food or Goyim in like people?
Yeah, people. It's also it's also Yiddish, talking about non-Jewish people. We're the fucking Goyim. We're the fucking unholy and unwashed.
Sure,
the heathens. We're the heathens.
I think we're rat. Yeah, rats, mice, and bats. Also, bats are are the flying rats.
Yes, they are. And you know what, Al? I'm glad you said that. So there was also a thing I saw where they scientifically proved that like lobsters and crabs and stuff like that are literally the insects of the ocean. I just told this to some people in my family because that's what my brother and I have been saying for years, and we always caught shit about it. But they proved that if you are allergic to cockroaches, you're also allergic to fucking lobster.
Really?
Yep, it's the same exact thing.
I never knew that.
Yeah, pretty weird, man. Anyway, that was just like a little side thing. So here's our last video for the night. This one is called Ottawa's Professional Mattress Tester. apparently somebody threw a mattress out in a parking lot, and there's some weird guy just humping it in the middle of the street. So that's always nice to see. This guy's humping a mattress in broad daylight on the corner of a fucking.
Is he taking a seizure or what?
Oh, not unless it's just his pelvis.
What a psycho!
What a psycho indeed!
He's gonna be high.
Blast, nasty psycho, fucking weirdo.
This dude's gonna be high as a fucking kite.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. And I can't even imagine the level of high and fucked up you have to be to hump a mattress in broad daylight.
And not only that, that's a charge. That's like a sexual deviant charge right there, I believe.
Yes,
right?
sir. I'm with it.
Exposure, sexual acts, lewd acts in public, right?
Cellmates with the butt sniffer, bro, all day long.
Yeah. That's weird. I guarantee you that guy is high. Or just a mentally ill psycho. We have so many of these mentally ill degenerates on our streets running wild, stabbing, and killing people.
Yeah. Who else does this? With people just driving around broad daylight in a gross ass fucking empty lot on somebody's gross, dirty, used mattress. Just a humping, bro. Just humping.
Yeah, that's a lot too. It's not even like it's hidden behind a building where he could sleep, like a little comfortable for him.
And I'd give him a pass if he was asleep and still. I'd be like, "Hey, bro, homie's got it rough. He's looking for a place to lay down. I feel bad for him, but he's not. He's got his pants down past his butthole, and he's just
his pants are down.
Yeah, I mean, they're on, but they're down pat. You can see his underwear poking out of the top. So either they're saggy or he's got them pulled down on purpose. One or the other. Either way, he's humping that motherfucker.
What a weird fucker.
Yeah, he's.
And it's not like he's even
a professional mattress tester.
It's not like he's like the homeless guy who finally got on a mattress and he's just happy, bouncing up and down. Look, I got a mattress. I can sleep. It's like, no, he's actually trying to fornicate.
Yeah, he is definitely fornicating with the mattress. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, that's funny. I hope the mattress presses charges. That's funny. Team Reese says, "What is happening exactly?"
Yeah. Oh, this degenerate is bouncing.
Mandy said, "What's wrong with people? Everything." As we know, we say every week, everything is wrong with people.
Yeah. What's up, damn it, Mandy? That's for sure. This guy's out of his fucking. He's whacked.
So here's a good Skull Bro Show question for the chat. Is a mattress fall under plushophile?
I was thinking of that too, No, I think it's got to be a teddy bear.
Right. You got to be an actual stuffed animal.
Yeah, not a cushion.
So maybe there's got to be a different term.
No, it's got to be a teddy bear, not a cushion or a pillow.
Right.
It's going to be a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And that's sad that they have that literally. Fucking names for these people. It's all a Masonic fucking shopping mall.
Yeah.
It's sad. That's what these people wanted, these elites and scumbags. Society to be dumbed down like this, easily control us, replace us, make us dumb, our kids dumb.
Part of the population's not even paying attention. They're just humping.
Well, everybody's
random shit.
What is most people worried about? My sports ball, my TV, my soap operas, the Yankees, soccer, and they don't pay attention to what's going on in their country. Yeah, that's how they.
B1 says it's a certifiable. There you go. That's a brand of mattress, a Serta. We'll go with that for now, B1. We'll go along with the certifiable.
A certifiable.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We'll go along with that one for now.
Well, they keep everybody busy with all this stuff so they can do creepy shit like this, and we can have weirdos on our streets like this guy.
Yeah. David James has got a good one, too. Mattress baiter. I mean, bro, David James coming to us. Not bad, dude.
That's a great one, actually. That's actually a great one.
Yeah.
Mattress baiter. That's classic. Great job, David.
Yeah. All the comments I'm seeing from people from Rumble in here in the Restream chat. I just want to let you know when this show ends, just hang out there on the live stream page. Give us about 5-10 minutes for a quick intermission while we go to the bathroom, get our stuff together, and then the next one will go live and you can join us in there. We appreciate you being over there, by the way. We really do. And we're going to have a good time watching My Blue Heaven tonight. Anybody that hasn't already, go ahead and grab the link from the description.
Come watch a movie with us, you pricks.
Yeah, exactly, man. Don't treat
Have
us like
some
we're not over here.
popcorn. Some popcorn, methamphetamine, and some Granny's vodka. Let's go.
There you go, man. There you go. So, yeah, go ahead and grab that link and put it into a new tab or click the link, whatever you want to do. Give us a few minutes, and then we'll be over there to check it out. So I think that about wraps it up. You ready to go over there here in a few?
Yeah, and come back and leave some comments and some likes on this. Anybody who listens, and God bless you. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. You hang out though for a second so I can give you.
Yeah. Samsung
cool.
Cat, what's up?
All right, cool. All right, well, yeah. So like MRE said, we appreciate you all coming through. This is my goodbye. Yeah, definitely click the like on your way out. If you listen to this later, do the same thing. Sub if you haven't. And it's always great seeing you guys. We'll be back again next Friday for another Skull Bro show. And hopefully we'll see all of you here in just a few minutes to watch My Blue Heaven. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Later, the Goyim, no.